We have an update on our boy Dalton, aka Chud the Builder, and it's sad, man. Chud is getting more desperate as the days go by, and it's kind of pathetic. Chud has been more angry, more desperate, more unhinged after coming to the realization that the racist grift ain't gonna work, bruh, or be as profitable as he thought it was gonna be. Because at some point, the supporters of the races are gonna run out of money, right? Like they can't just fund the lifestyle of any and all racist grifter who come online and want to get paid thousands of dollars for calling children the N-word. Shiloh Hendricks hit a $700,000 lick. Y'all not hitting that lick again. All right, so Chud raised about $30,000 on his Give Send Go campaign, but Chud only had about one source of income left, so that $30,000 ain't gonna last him too much longer. But he was demonetized on YouTube. He got fired from his job. Nobody is giving him any business, because nobody wants to do business with somebody who calls children the N-word. So the only source of income that Chud had left was Twitter, right? The couple $100 that he was getting from Twitter and the government assistance and the food stamps and the Section 8, that was keeping him afloat. Well, that's until now, right? Because he just lost that too. Chud announced that he has been permanently banned from the Twitter Creator Fund. Advertisers don't want to pay Chud for his racist posts, and he's been appealing away. He's been appealing his little fingers off, appealing. And they told him, listen, man, after a thorough review, our team has determined that your account does not comply with X's creator monetization standards. Specifically, your account is in violation of the hate or extremist content section of our standards. This means your account has been permanently suspended from our creator revenue sharing program. Not temporarily, permanently. Meaning that even if he decides to change up his content, he can never make money off his content on Twitter. And Chud is having a panic attack over this, man. Because this was the last shred of revenue he has left. And he is raging right now. Take a look. Okay. Take a look at his reaction to this, right? And he asks a question that's like, that's supposed to be obvious, but it's not obvious to him, which has me confused. He says, calling black men the N-word with the hard R to their faces after they initiate confrontational contact is hateful and extremist. Chud. Yes. Calling black people the N-word with the hard R is hateful, okay? Advertisers don't want to promote their product and what they have going on a post like that. Can you imagine a small business, right, who, let's just say, I don't know, right, a small construction company. Can you imagine somebody clicking on a post of Chud where he's screaming N-word, 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 and they go below and they see an ad for this company? Bro, that's just damaging. But he can get in his thick skull that calling people the hard N-word with the R is bad. So then here's where he goes with this Messiah complex, right? As if he's doing something so impactful, right? Like as if he's trying to save the white people. So he goes, as a white man, you must bow down and say sorry to the bioweapons that are plaguing our communities, or else you are hateful and extremist. See you on the field. So his idea of going to the field or getting in the field after losing his Twitter revenue, after having his Twitter revenue taken away by a white man, his idea of avenging his Twitter revenue being taken away is by driving 1 hour to Nashville, Tennessee from Clarksville to call black folks the N-word with the hard R and record it. So this man is getting back at black folks because a white man took away his Twitter revenue. Elon Musk is from Africa, but he ain't black, bruh.
Anywhere you see these dumbass painted on a wall, you can bet your ass it's a shit. Every time. Dirty dirty trash. Every time you see dirty niggas, you see dirty trash. You know what I'm saying? Big niggas. Look, you got dumb niggas and trash. They go hand in hand every time. You know, bunch of niggas, bunch of trash every time. See how these people live? I mean, it's disgusting.
By now, everybody kind of know the shtick already, so it's not really like having the effect he really wants, but instead it had the opposite effect. Because now people who were supporting him is like, hold on, bro. You told us the reason why you were going around calling these black people the N-word with the hard R in your hometown of Clarksville is because they were harassing you. You drove an hour away to harass black folks in Tennessee, in Nashville, Tennessee, that did nothing to you. We can't get on board with this, bro. Even the racist is calling him out. Person says, laugh my A off, gang. You just said they were harassing you. Well, we see that was a lie. And he says, poor doesn't like when the white man stands up against their harassment. Womp womp. And dude says, nah, I'm not mad. I was on your side at first, but you said they was messing with you. And clearly they're not messing with you. You are the one antagonizing these people, and you are the one who are harassing them. He don't even know the more he do these videos and expose his hand, the more the sympathy act is not gonna work. When you even have your first off, I don't know how anybody could support this dude, but you even have your racist supporters saying, yeah, bruh, you going too far, bruh. And like, we don't like black folks like that, but we not down for just harassing random black people, bruh. Like, you is out of your mind. That's crazy. Now, he likes to present himself as this super masculine, right? As a super masculine white dude who represents the dying breed of white masculine dudes. Which, bro, I know plenty of masculine white guys. Like they just aren't racist. Like, bro, like you don't like, bro, you are not a dying breed of anything. There are a lot of white chads out there. Okay, but he's embarrassing himself because even that video, dude literally threw something at him and it hit him, and he ain't do a goddamn thing about it. He walked away. Bro, like you're getting punked in these scenarios. There was another scenario where he goes to this particular store, a gas station or wherever it is, and they tell him that he better not come in. That if he step foot in that store, it's gonna be problems. You know what Chud did? All right, Chud hopped right back into his vehicle and drove off. Now he called him the N-word, but he made sure not to step foot in that store because he knew what was going to happen to him. Right? So all it is, I'm not apologizing no more. I'm not getting pushed around, bro. You just got punked on your own camera and you posted it as if you got a W.
Look at him pulling his dick out.
What you gonna do if your mammy get on this dick?
Don't walk up on me. Hey, I think you got room now. I need to get a monster. What are you talking about? You own this place?
I do. It's over with.
Hey, don't walk up on me like that. Don't walk up on me. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but chimp out. Trying to say I can't come in the store. Look at these dumbass niggas chimping out. What y'all gonna do if I walk in the store? What are y'all gonna do if I walk in the store? Look at him pulling his dick out.
What you gonna do if your mammy get on this dick?
Walk up on me. Yeah, my dick.
Yeah,
Dumbass nigga.
yeah, you dumbass.
You don't scare me, nigga.
You don't scare me. You don't scare me. All that hooping and hollering, but you ain't go in that store to grab your monster, though. But you ain't go in that store to grab that drink, that energy drink you wanted, though. I thought you was bold and brave. I thought they couldn't stop you from doing anything, man. They told you to get in that car and leave, and you got in that car and leave, bro. You ain't go in that store like you say you was gonna go. I wonder why. Yo, you understand who like you can play that like that nonsense with, bro. Bro, those dudes were willing and ready to give you the smoke you was will. Yo, they was ready to give you the smoke you say you wanted all along. You ducked the smoke. You see, they not dumb enough to put hands on you because you're calling them the N-word. Like, right? No, they understand, bro. Like, you're not about to trick them out of their position. But walk in that store, violate their space, and see what they was going to do to you. You knew what's up, man. Now, the reason why I'm not even frustrated anymore or upset at Chad or Chud for doing these videos, because the more he do these videos, the more he lands in isolation. Chud has been pushed to the brinks of society so bad that he's now seeking companionship in the gropers. This man can be seen on his Twitter, literally fanboying over Nick Fuentes on his 2 knees, ready to give Nick Fuentes the sloppiest of toppiest ever in the world. And now he is fanboying over clavicular, right? So apparently, like he writes right here, these fats no longer represents the groper community. So apparently he wants to represent the groper community. He wants to represent Nick Fuentes' community. But you're about to see, like, he get a wake-up call very quickly that even the gropers don't rock with him, okay? So he put, come pick on me in clavicular, which, by the way, like, Clav is like a 19-year-old kid. So this 30-year-old dweeb fanboying over a 19-year-old kid is crazy. Why are you people always going for the low-hanging fruit? So apparently, like, he's presenting himself as like a warrior for the white community, but they don't claim him at all. But here's where it gets very nasty, okay? Here's where things get nasty for this dweeb, okay? So he goes. Now, this is a message that Clav sent to this guy called Beerton, okay? And he's saying, man, tell Nick I love the kid. And he brought me to Christ, right? But I get why he can't support me. No hard feelings, bro. We're all in this together. So this man been tagging Nick Fuentes on his Twitter for months, trying to get Nick Fuentes to acknowledge him. Nick Fuentes has paid him dust. They don't rock with him. They see him as a 30-plus-year-old dweeb trying to kick it with kids, right? So he goes, I wanted to slide in the DM just to say, I passed you on number 5. Groper, bro. Sorry to do it to you, my brother. Tell Nick I love the kid. So then the person he's DMing, the person kind of spoke about him briefly on like his live because he's seen this dude like writing about Nick Fuentes. So the person calls Chud a dumb red. Well, I can't say it due to YouTube guidelines, but here's what he had to say about Chud, okay?
I make more money in one stream than you have Twitter followers. Suck my dick, you know? Like, yeah, I'm cool with it. Like, if you want me to make content and like push the envelope, then yeah, I need money so I can have the freedom to do that. Otherwise, I'll just go off and use my bachelor's degree or whatever and get a job somewhere, But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't know why people are so afraid of that. And then it's like at the same time, some dumb redneck goes out and like screams the N-word at black people, and everybody gives them money, and like nobody's calling that person a grifter, for the record, like ever. Like no, that's just like a totally noble thing. It's like, yeah, right. I think we got our priorities backwards here a little bit, but it is what it is.
Woo! Listen, man, the people that Chud is on his knees for, giving the sloppiest of the toppiest to, they're calling him a grifter. They're calling him an idiot. Chud tries to present himself as a thought leader, as somebody who is like a martyr. He's like a visionary. And they're talking about him as if he's like the autistic kid who's just going out screaming at the tree. It's like, bro, who is that idiot like you're giving money to? Bro, he's a grifter. Like, bro, get that idiot out of here. That's how they talk about him. So once Chud realized they don't respect him and they are bad-mouthing him, he hops in this dude's DMs to try to further breach peace with this dude. And the dude never responds back to Chud because they see Chud as like a nobody peon weirdo. So Chud DMs this dude again and says, LOL, am I the dumb screaming the N-word that you're talking about, bro? Laughing emoji. Again, the dude is not responding back. Chud is talking to us because they do not accept him. They don't like him. They look at him as a weirdo. He says, damn, bro, do you not know my whole story? They don't want to know your whole... Bro, you're going around calling black folks the N-word with the hard R. Like, nobody wants to know your full story. Hit me up if you have any criticism. I love to hear what the OGs are thinking. He's 30. These people, yo, I believe like Beerson is like 27, like 27. When he says OGs, he's talking about OGs in the groper community. I like to know what the OGs are thinking of me. I, I love to hear what the OGs are thinking of. They think you are a weirdo. They don't like you, bro. But Chud is calling 19-year-olds OGs out here. He called Clavin OG. Clavin's 19, bro. Chud is 30. No hard feelings, homie. Oh my God, man. This is crazy, bro. So then he, oh fuck. Yo, this is just desperation at its finest, bro. And to think all you literally had to do was not call black folks the N. All you literally had to do was be a normal human being, and you wouldn't have gotten. Yo, you could have still been a racist, like right? Like you could have still been a racist and still do what Nick Fuentes is doing. But you decided you wanted to take it further, and now like you are a pariah at the outskirts of society, and nobody wants to mingle with you. And now you are unraveling. Okay, so this man then went on his Twitter. He then drops a video to explain one more time his story that nobody cares about, right? Because there's no explanation for why you should be calling black folks, especially black children, the N-word in public.
They say, oh, why are you harassing us now? After we got you fired from your job for saying the N-word. And then instead of starving yourself and allowing us to starve you, you started your own company. You ran that for 2 years, entire time being harassed. Got to the point where they're threatening the lives of people who work with me. Then they called the priest and they say, hey, we're going to kill you if you baptize this guy. The priest says, okay, we're not going to baptize him. Then they called the family and they say, hey, we're going to kill every one of you, to the point where it's really not safe for me to be a father in my own home. Then they say, why now, white man? Why now are you standing up to us? Oh, why are you going into our hoods and calling us a n-? What do I got to lose? What else do I have to lose, brother? My life? Take it. I'd rather be dead than in this bullshit tyranny. Fuck you.
Bro said it's tyranny because people don't want to work with him for saying the N-word. Now, all that other stuff he's talking about is all made up, is make-believe, right? But like black folks are not on the internet like threatening like this dude's kid. But like black folks are not the reason why your church says, hey, bruh, we don't want to baptize you here, right? It's because you are going around calling people the N-word with the hard R, okay? And it don't take black people speaking up. I'll be real with you, bruh. It's probably more white people speaking up against you than black people, right? Because, yo, bro, not all white people is riding with you. And, and I'll even say this, and to like some of y'all, this might be controversial. The majority of white people ain't riding with this racist stuff. The majority of white people ain't on that, bruh. Even if we might have differences politically, the majority, ain't co-signing, going around calling random black people who did nothing to you whatsoever the N-word with the hard R. Because he loves to say, they're harassing me, but you drove an hour away to a different community to call random black people the N-word with the hard R who had nothing to do with whatever job you lost. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. All right, do y'all want to see more Chud videos, man? If you guys do, man, all right, then hype up this video, man. Send a hype to this video so we could truly expose Chud and continue this series, okay? So I want to see an increase in hypes on this video, man. So I know you guys is rocking with this series, okay? All right, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen if you enjoy this video to find out why exactly Adam22 thinks his life is in danger and thinks that they're trying to actually kill him. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.